Hi, it's the Awesome Vegan Gal here, and today I am doing a brand that I've been eating for quite a while, some of their different products. So this is another favorite food brand, and it's called Food for Life. Now, they do a lot of different types of products. So the one I'm focusing on today is their cereals, but they also do tortillas, they do breads, they do pasta. They do quite a bit of different things, and maybe in another video I'll do on their tortillas, which I really like. But today I'm focusing on their cereals. So I'm going to talk to you a little about them. I have two different flavors here. Let me just get them so excuse my face is not exactly in the camera. Just got to get to them. So there is two different flavors, and they actually have three flavors. So I have, I think four flavors. So they have an original, an almond, a cinnamon raisin, and a flax, a golden flax. So I have the almond and the golden flax. I'm going to only probably open up one and try probably the almond one. So I'll tell you a little bit more about this company. It's a really fantastic company if you've never heard about them before or found their products. And I will have a link below to their website so you can check out all about them. So, so they're called Food for Life. And they call this Ezekiel 4:9 because it's based on a verse in Ezekiel. It's their sprouted grain crunchy cereal, and it's got 6 grams of dietary fiber per serving, and a serving is half a cup, and this is a 16-ounce box. And it also has 8 grams of protein for a serving, and less than 1 gram of sugar, which is really nice. They're non-GMO certified, they're whole grain. Let's see what else. I think they're certified organic as well. What other things are they certified? To tell you, there's a lot to tell you on here. I'm trying to find all the different things that they are. Not finding something that I'm looking for here on the package. Oh, certified kosher. Yeah, that was what I was looking for as well. They also say here that it's yeast-free, no added oil, and no artificial flavors. I love that about them. So what that is based on the verse in Ezekiel, which is Ezekiel 4:9. It says, take on only also onto the wheat and barley and beans and lentils and millet and spelt, and put them in one vessel and make bread out of it. So that's what they use. They use the wheat, the barley, the beans, the lentils, the millet, and the spelt. But what they do is they sprout it. So I'm going to tell you why sprouting is so amazing. So there's no flour to eat this as well. It's flourless, which I like. So it's the original 100% flourless complete protein. And let me see what else. Yeah, they give you some ideas from some recipes. You could do it if you want to eat it as a cereal. So they're considered like living grains because they're sprouted. They contain no refined sugar, no preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors, no shortening, and no cholesterol. So these are made from, like I said, sprouted live grains, legumes, and seeds, and absolutely no flour. Sprouting is the only way to release all of the vital nutrients stored in whole grains. And they add just the right amount of water to healthy, whole, organically grown grains to unlock the dormant food energy and maximize nutrition and flavor. Beneficial enzymes are activated, which cause the grain to sprout and become a living food. So then the enzymatic action increases the valuable nutrients and also causes a natural change that promotes a more efficient assimilation of protein and carbohydrates. And it says our exclusive slow baking technique helps preserve the valuable nutrients and retain important natural fiber and bran. So if you're looking for a cereal, this would be the way to go. And if it's not sweet enough for you, you can always add your own sweetener too. I prefer things like coconut nectar or date nectar, or you can use coconut sugar. Some people use honey. I'm not a fan of honey, but raw honey maybe. Let's see what else I can tell you. So they say you can use it as a hot or cold cereal, top with fruit as a snack, or use it with some milk, which would be for me a non-dairy milk, which I have here. I'm going to have some, and I'll try it first too. And they say also here that says we discovered when these 6 grains and legumes are sprouted and combined, an amazing thing happens. A complete protein is created that closely parallels the protein found in milk and eggs. In fact, the protein quality is so high that it is 84.3% as efficient as the highest recognized source of protein. That's amazing. Containing all 9 essential amino acids, plus there are 18 amino acids present in this unique cereal from all vegetable sources. So that's pretty amazing. So they combine sprouted wheat, malted barley, organic almonds, organic sprouted barley, organic sprouted millet, organic sprouted lentils, organic sprouted soybeans, organic sprouted spelt, filtered water, and some sea salt. And let's see what else I can tell you. Oh, and it's non-glyphosate certified. That means because of the, I guess because of the wheat they use. Because it's, I guess, not considered gluten-free because of the wheat. But because it's sprouted wheat, to me that makes such a difference that it's not the issue of the gluten. But again, if you still have sensitivities and you can't eat any wheat at all, even if it's sprouted, that's fine. So I think that's about everything I wanted to tell you that I found on the package here. So I'm going to open this up and show you what it looks like. So it comes in a bag like this. So that's the cereal. And then you can see the pieces of almonds in it. So I'm going to open that up and put some in a little dish just to try it first by itself and show it to you a little clearer. See if I can open this up. It opens up pretty easy. There we go. So yeah, it's like in little pieces. So that's really interesting how they make it. It almost looks like breadcrumbs. But it's not going to probably be super sweet. Oh, and I didn't mention, so what else? Oh yeah, as far as the nutrition. Wow, nutrition is really amazing on here. So yeah, less than 1 gram of sugar. It's got 38 grams of carbohydrates, which is 13%, 24% dietary fiber, 16% protein, 8 grams. As far as the nutritional, and it's 200 calories for the half a cup. Great nutrition: thiamine 15, niacin 15, phosphorus 20, zinc 10, iron 10, B6 10, magnesium 20, copper 15. The others they have too a little bit of like pantothenic acid, calcium, folic acid. Those are in the lower percentages, but that's pretty amazing. So like I said, this is a complete protein. So if you need that, and the fact that it's sprouted too, so you get all these really good benefits of it. And if you probably want a sweeter one, you would do probably the cinnamon raisins, because it already has the raisins in it. Although you can add raisins to this too if you like. So I'm just going to show you what that looks like and see if I can get an almond out here, a piece of almond. So here is what the cereal looks like. Like I said, it looks a little almost like breadcrumbs, kind of funny. So let me see here. I'm just going to stand that up there. Hopefully it doesn't fall on me. Okay, so I'm going to try a little bit of this. It's crunchy because it's baked. I like that. And it is great as a snack. You can even add this to a trail mix. And put more, nuts and seeds. That'd be yummy. But very mild because it says less than 1 gram of sugar for serving, so it's really not sweet at all. So if you're trying to stay away from sweet, this is really good. I mean, I would eat it as a snack, but some people it's maybe too dry, so you'd have it with the milk as a cereal. I'm going to put some more in a bowl here that I have and have it with some milk. And I mentioned this milk before. It's an almond milk from 3 Trees, and it's their unsweetened vanilla bean. So I'm going to put a little more in this dish. And I'll also have a link to their website. Okay, I'm going to open that up. So this is the 3 Trees. And I've reviewed them before, but they redid their packaging and they actually changed the size of their bottles. And they added new flavors. So hopefully I'll get to do, like I mentioned before, I'll get to do another video with their new products and their new packaging. So I've got to open this up actually too, because it's got a seal. There we go. Sometimes things don't like to open so easily, but today they did, so that's good. So I'm going to shake that up actually again, just to make sure, because it was kind of vacuum sealed, so I want to make sure, because it's got real vanilla bean in here and it tends to settle to the bottom. So I'll go ahead and pour some in my dish I have here with the cereal. Yeah, and for me, I like it this way. I might add actually a little cinnamon, a little ginger powder, and maybe some kind of a dried fruit or something. Maybe even little pieces of date. You know, and if you like your cereal softer, then you kind of just let it sit in the milk a while. So I'm going to try it like this. Nice. Now, also if you had a nut milk or a seed milk that's a little bit sweetener in it already, then you wouldn't need to add anything. But I like it the way it is. I think it's nice. And cereal isn't only for breakfast, because it's such a good quality cereal. If you want to have it as part of your dinner, like your first course in dinner, there's nothing wrong with that. It's very good. So anyway, back to the cereal. So I've got the almond, and it's the Food for Life Sprouted Grains Crunchy Cereal Ezekiel 4:9. This is the almond, and then I also have the golden flax. But the difference is that this one has, I believe it has flax seeds. Yeah, golden flax seeds. Those aren't sprouted though. But everything else is basically the same as far as the ingredients, it looks like. So, just might be a little different. No, the vitamins and minerals are about the same for both of them. Not really that much different. And then, like I said, there's also an original. And then there's also a, like I said, doesn't have the almonds or the flax, and then there's the cinnamon raisin. So definitely try them out and check out all their other products. And like I said, maybe I'll do some videos on some of their other products in the future. And I thank you for watching. It's the Rawesome Vegan Gal.